Five. Yes, London, England, that was where the Beatles came from. Thank you very much. I knew them all personally. This is a song, I'm one of a new wave of folk singers from England who we're playing kind of hardcore folk music, and we believe in bringing it back to people and sticking more than our fingers in our ears. This first song is about women and cars. I'm trying to sort of capture the American market by playing guitar solos and having muscles like Bruce Springsteen. So I don't understand how he gets such big muscles laying under cars. He must be doing something else other than just laying under cars. Anyway, this song is called There's a Party in My Underpants and I Want You All to Come. Thank you very much. She said that these seats fall down. I said if you pull that handle. All her life she'd been waiting for something with a little more. And all her mates from the new estates were walking out in confetti and sunshine. Her mother read her mail, and her dad was a policeman. Which I must say worried me, but some things have just gotta be. So we pass very fast, like ships in the night, or cars in a contraflow system. Some people say love is blind, and I think that's just a bit short-sighted. Some people, they just want it now. It doesn't matter where or how. And satisfaction takes a second place, so long as they can get excited. Thank you. I'm sure those of you who have been to folk clubs before will know that we spend more time tuning up and pissing around between songs than we do actually playing. So, and to add to the effect, I've had them put in especially this new channel that you've got here in Cleveland, so I can watch my favourite Martian when it comes on shortly. So if I seem to be staring into the distance a bit and giggling in the songs, there's nothing to do with the lyrics. Don't worry about it. This next song is of great historical value. It's about three kings of England: Richard I, Richard II Part 1, and Richard II Part 2. It's called Richard. Richard belongs to Jane, and Jane belongs to yesterday. How can I go on when every alpha particle hides a neon nucleus? Neil belongs to love, and love belongs to no man. How can he go on when no one answers the adverts in his minds? There will be parties, there will be fun, there will be prizes for every everyone, and hey, 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 here comes Richard. There will be ladies dressed in lace. I just want to see her face when, hey, 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 here comes Richard. You helped me build this bed, but you won't help me sleep in it when I fall between you and the wall. Our Titanic love affair sails on the morning tide. Our Titanic love affair sails on the morning tide. Our Titanic love affair sails on the morning tide. There will be parties, there will be fun, there will be prizes for everyone, and hey, 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 here comes Richard. There will be ladies dressed in lace. I just want to see her face when, hey, 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 here comes Richard. I really love your style. Did you read it all in the Look and Learn? How long can we go on? Do you think I only love you because you sleep with other boys? There will be parties, there will be fun, there will be prizes for everyone, and hey, 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 here comes Richard. There will be ladies dressed in lace. I hope nobody takes my place when, hey, 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 here comes Richard. Hey, here comes Richard. Hey, here comes Richard. Hey, here comes Richard. Yeah, rock and roll. This next song I want to play for is about something that is very important to us in England. Something that, there's many things that America leads the world in, but there's a couple of things you can't do very well. One is make cups of tea, and the other one is your rain isn't very good. You either have too much rain or not enough rain. In England, we have rain all the time. You know, it's always there. It's either coming down or going back up, evaporated. So it kind of, we kind of grow up. That's why all the English rock bands have such wacky haircuts. It's the rain, the atmospheric pressure that sort of... And why we have such miserable bands like the Smiths and the Fall and all those bands, you know. What else, you know? I was looking for the Smiths and I found the Smiths. And heaven knows I'm miserable now. So this song is about some very important English things. Oh, Deadly Intentions has just gone off for a break. We've got the adverts on there. I do like the adverts on American TV. It's worth taking photographs. We sit in hotels all day taking photographs of adverts on American TV so that when we go home we have something to remember you all by. Thank you. I saw a wrestler on American TV doing that with his trouser belt the other night, and it endowed him with some definite mystique with the audience. I thought maybe you'd still be on my side when I hit the canvas. This is me country and western guitar, this. Tifo, Texas. Tifo, Tennessee. I want to become the first yodeling spokesman of my generation in England at the moment. We're working on it. This is a song, as I was saying, about really important things in England. Sex, rain and soccer. With not much what's name on the soccer and the sex, unfortunately. It's mostly about the rain. So I want you to imagine, if you can, rain falling on the green, verdant pastures of England. just like a commercial for British Airways. This is the sound of rain falling on England, as played by an English guitar hero. These are some very archaic chords, as used by the English guitar hero, to suggest a feeling of ambience. Or was it ambulance? I can never quite remember. We speak the same language, but it's so different, isn't it? This is a song about St Swithin. St Swithin is the patron saint of rainy days in England. The Umbrella Makers Union celebrates St Swithin's Day. It's every day, really, St Swithin's Day. Every day can be St Swithin's Day. It's like a sort of a product that affects your hemorrhoids and cleans your floor at the same time. Every day can be. Isn't it great you have hemorrhoid adverts? In England, we're too ashamed of hemorrhoids. We don't have them on TV. We're very scared of that sort of thing. Like, for instance, on an English train, you can't use the toilet in a railway station. If you ever go on an English train, it says, do not use this WC in a railway station. It's not because it's going to go straight through onto the track and leave as we say in England, leave a cable on the track. It's because it's so impolite to be standing waiting for a train and hearing someone having a shit. It's like, it's very, very, those are the things that made our empire great. This is a song about rain on trains. Thinking back now, I suppose you were just stating your views. What was it all for? For the weather or the Battle of Agincourt, and the times that we all hoped would last. Like a train, they have gone by so fast. And though we stood together at the edge of the platform, we were not moved by them. With my own hands, when I make love to your memory, it's not the same. I miss the thunder, I miss the rain, and the fact that you don't understand casts a shadow over this land. But the sun still shines from behind it. It's not your fault, but I just can't bring myself to answer your letters. Thanks all the same, but your honesty touches me like a fire. The Polaroids that hold us together will surely fade away, like the love that we spoke of forever on St Swithin's Day. Thank you. Meanwhile, back at punk rock, this next one is a song I've stolen from the Smiths. When they come and play in Cleveland, Ohio, go and see them because they're hot stuff. This is from a track that doesn't appear on their new pro-life album, Masturbation is Murder, but all the same. Especially if you do it with a Brillo pad, apparently. I'm going to call my next LP Meat is Expensive. This is called Gene. Gene, the low life has lost its appeal, and I'm tired of walking these streets to a room with its cupboards bare. Gene, I'm not sure what happiness is, but I look into your eyes and I know that it isn't there. We tried and we failed, 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 we tried. Oh, Gene, this ice on the sink where we bathe, so how can you call this a home when you know it's a grave, but you still have that greedy grace as you tidy the place, but it will never be clean, Gene. Heavenly choirs, not for me and not for you, because I think you know, I really think you know, I think you know the truth, Gene. We tried and we failed, 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 we tried. Oh, Gene. Oh, I thought you'd all gone back to watching the telly then for a minute. Well, so much for punk rock. In England, we don't have anything like MTV. There is a video channel in Great Britain, but they only have one video, Thriller. Because it costs so much money, that's how they're making the money back for it. They're continually showing it all the time in England and paying the royalties back. It's the only way to make any money. So I'm, to help try and win over the American market, I'm, at the moment, planning on making my first video. It's going to go for about 25 minutes and have speaking parts and Meryl Streep in it and stuff like that. And what I'm doing it here in North America, I'm market testing it. So can I just try to plot out on you whilst you're sitting there sipping your whatever it is you sip here and watching TV? Sorry to be a distraction, but what is going to happen? I'm going to be basically, I'm going to be dressed in leather. It's going to be late at night somewhere really mean and groovy, and I'm going to be walking down the street with a chick on my arm. See, like this, you see, and the moon is going to come out from behind a cloud. And all of a sudden, I turn into Michael Jackson. Wow! Yeah. My hair bursts into flames. And 26 Grammy Awards fall on my head. I haven't got past anything then. Then I sort of turns into a snowstorm, and there's so many cocaine references in it that it'll get banned. But did okay for Frankie Goes to Hollywood. This is another heartfelt country and western song dealing with one of the great blights of today's society, matrimony. I do believe that matrimony as practiced in the United Kingdom and America is just something we do to shut up our parents. And that's what this song is called, Shut Up Mum or I'll Get Married. Or rather, Shut Up Mum or I Won't Get Married. It doesn't matter, it's kind of optional. It's like that in jazz. I understand you needing time. But I can't help feeling that you and your mother are just wasting your time, choosing Saturdays in summer. Oh, I dare you to wear white. Love is just a moment of giving, and marriage is when we admit our parents were right. I understand you needing just that little thing, but does it make that difference if you and I are wearing that bloody ring? If I share my bed with you, must I also share my life? Love is just a moment of giving, and marriage is when we admit our parents were right. Marriage is when we admit our parents were right. Marriage is when we admit our parents were probably right. One of the most horrendous things about life on the road is that you're always away from your record collection. And it's bad enough. You make enough tapes maybe to last you some of the time, but some days you just can't. Do you ever wake up in the morning and you really want to hear a song by the Count Bishops? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you know exactly the feeling. Well, I woke up one morning in a hotel room in Madagascar, Illinois. And a lovely town, and Illinois, and we went to when I got home to England, I went to my mum's house where part of my record collection lives, and so does my mother. And while she was making my dinner and stuff and washing all my keks and everything, I went in and I got this record by the Count Bishops and I put it on my record player, turned up the volume and sat back to wallow in it, and a terrible, terrible thing happened. I'm glad you asked. I can't explain it. The record somehow was slower than I remembered it. I felt old, cheated, unloved, underinsured. Are you underinsured? Been watching too much TV this week, I'm sorry. So I then took a solemn oath that to restore this song to its former greatness, I would learn the chords and play it as fucking fast as I could. So I'm going to do that for you now, you Count Bishops fans who have all flocked to the front in a feeling of solidarity with the Count Bishops, who I see, along with Duran Duran and a Flock of Seagulls, have not played here. I was really upset when I saw Duran had played. I thought, the job's going the wrong way. Then I saw the sweaty armpits of Sam and Dave and realised that this was a down-home club after all, and didn't go and jump in the river. So this is a song by the Count Bishops. All you Count Bishops fans, shake some action, because this film's gone into the adverts again, and you'll find your adverts very distracting. If it's about that silly woman who eats at Wendy's and it makes her slim again, I'm just going to smash my TV in. It's a load of cobblers. The only reason she's slim is because she couldn't eat for a week after she went there. This is called Train Train. Oh, Sylvester. Don't shoot me. Don't take it. First week we were here, I saw First Blood on the TV, turned over channels and Philadelphia was on fire. I thought, shit, don't they take it seriously over here? Train took my baby away from me. Tears in my eyes I could not see. Why, train, train, hurry, bring my baby back again. How I love that woman, you just don't know. And now that she's gone, I'll miss her so. Wow, train, train, hurry, bring my baby back again. Then I got this letter she wrote to me. Says she's coming home in my misery. Oh, train, train, hurry, bring my baby back again. Thank you. Angst. This is a song about the girl I loved and how she never loved me. Whoa, yeah, baby, shake it all about. Get down. You're not getting down enough, I don't think. Must be the pizzas. I used to work in a hardware shop on Saturdays in London, England, and it was a great job. I used to sell people hammers and sickles and stuff. It was a very radical hardware shop, and the girl I loved's father used to come in, and I used to say, "How is she?" And he used to say, "The Pope's on the telly." What's the Pope doing on the telly? Oh, he's gone now. He never used to say it at all. He used to say, "How should I know?" And I used to go to the back of the wallpaper shop, get out the solvents, open, do you have books of wallpaper in it that you choose your wallpaper book from? Open the book of wallpaper onto the page with the flock paper, you know, the furry stuff, and rub my face up and down it, till I felt better. Took me years to get over that. And then I realised if I learned to play guitar, I could make money out of it and tour the world and see the Pope on TV in Cleveland. So I want to play this one for you now. It's called "The Pope is in My Bath." Thank you very much. Forget the first day I met her. That September morning was clear and fresh. The way she spoke and laughed at my jokes, and the way she rubbed herself against the edge of my desk. She became a magic mystery to me, and we'd sit together in double history twice a week, and some days we'd walk the same way home, and it's surprising how quick a little rain can clear the streets. We dreamed of her and compared our dreams, but that was all that I ever tasted. For she lied to me with her body, you see, and I lied to myself about the chances I wasted. The times that we were close were far and few between. In the darkness at the dances in the school canteen, did she close her eyes as I did when we held each other tight? And la 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 means I love you. On the recorded version of this, there's a very interesting trumpet solo. Unfortunately, if you try and get a visa to come to America, there's a section on the visa form that asks if you've ever been a member of a communistic organisation dedicated to the overthrow of the American government, and the trumpet player had, I'm afraid. She danced with me and I still hold that memory soft and sweet, and I stare up the window as I walk down her street, but I never made the first team, I just made the first team laugh, and she never came to the phone, she was always in the bath. In the end it took me a dictionary to find out the meaning of unrequited, while she was giving herself for free at a party to which I was never invited. I never understood my failings then, and I hide my humble hopes now. Thinking back, she made us want her. A girl not old enough to shave her legs. Thank you. Yeah, so you would have been here. I'm sorry about the trumpet solo, those of you who were looking forward to it. He's now involved in radical politics in England, the trumpet player. He's part of Send Matches and Petrol to Philadelphia. There's a big campaign going on at the moment. This next song is about love and the army. It's a very strange thing. I was in Chicago a couple of days ago and they were telling me they had a big peace demonstration of the sort of where you sort of lay in the street to show what would happen if World War III occurred. I don't know if you have those sort of ones in Cleveland. We have a lot of them in England, but it all went a bit too far in Chicago. Half the yuppie population joined the army to show what they'd do if World War III came. And all the punks went to Canada, which I thought was pretty bright. This is called Like Soldiers Do. There's a guitar solo in this one, so that's what I'm trying to do, because I don't make videos and shit, and I'm not very good at singing harmony and all that stuff, and I don't have a band. To make some concessions to the American market, I undertook to put in at least 3 guitar solos in an evening. So as soon as there's no band to go all quiet when I do my guitar solos, I'll put my feet on the monitors, okay? So watch out for it, won't you? Because it's worth seeing. Honestly. This is called Like Soldiers Do. Blue eyes fighting the grey eyes, fighting the tears. Armed to the teeth from war of words reaching all the years. I advanced across a poppy field. I saw the gleam as you raised your shield, and love screamed down with the sun behind its back. Our fathers were all soldiers. Should we be soldiers too? fighting and falling like soldiers too. Nothing is clear in this tactical, unclear war. I can't be bothered to find out what we were fighting for. No one can win this war of the senses. I see no reason to drop my defences, to stand fast. My emotions rally around my shaking heart. Our fathers were all soldiers. Shall we be soldiers too? Fighting and falling like soldiers too. I feel all dizzy now. Blue eyes fighting the grey eyes, fighting the tears. Arm to the teeth, aurora words reaching all the years. I advanced across a poppy field. I saw the gleam as she raised your shield, and love screamed down with the sun behind its back. I knew once again I was under attack, to stand fast. My emotions rally around my shaking heart. Our fathers were all soldiers. Should we be soldiers too? Fighting and falling like soldiers. Fighting and falling like soldiers. Fighting and falling like soldiers too. This is a song about sex and soccer. We don't have much to think about in England. The TV's really crap, so we don't really, we think about it. It was the FA Cup final yesterday. And apparently, yeah, man, did you see it? Did they have it on the TV over here? I didn't see it. Someone rang me up and told me Manchester United won. Bruce Springsteen is going to play at Wembley Stadium, where the cup final was, on July the 4th. And all the Yankophiles in England are going to be there. Springsteen hasn't been over since 75, and they're all going to be there. It's terribly sad for the Yankophiles in England, because there's a very grey area where the American dream meets the British reality. It's very difficult to sort of sidewalk surf in England. One, we don't have sidewalks, we have pavements, and pavement surfing doesn't have the same sort of ring, does it? And it has all little ruts in the paving stones as well. So, and it's very sad for them. They play frisbee though. They're almost got it right, they wear the hats and stuff. So I want to dedicate this to the greatest folk rock band that America ever produced, namely the Ramones. And thank you. I wish I'd have mentioned them earlier. This is called. This is an old English folk song that I have messed around with a big lot, so you'd never notice. It's called... I was 21 years when I wrote this song. I'm 22 now, but I won't be for long. People ask me when will I grow up to be a man, but all the girls I loved at school are already pushing prams. I loved you then as I love you still. Though I put you on a pedestal, they put you on the pill. I don't feel bad about letting you go, I just feel sad about letting you know. I don't want to change the world, I'm not looking for a New England. I'm I'm just looking for another girl. I don't want to change the world. I'm not looking for a New England. I'm just looking for another girl. I love the words you wrote to me, but that was bloody yesterday. I can't survive on what you send every time you need a friend. I saw 2 shooting stars last night. I wished on them, but they were only satellites. It's wrong to wish on space hardware. I wish you'd care. I don't want to change the world. I'm not looking for a New England. I'm just looking for another girl. I don't want to change the world. I'm not looking for a New England. I'm just looking for another girl. Looking for another girl. Looking for another girl. Looking for another girl. I think it's everybody in England, when we grow up with American culture, we all grow up with part of wanting to come and play in America. I, for one, my ambition was always to come over to America and support Sonny and Cher. And when they split up, it was terrible. It was like when the Beatles split up over here, you know, for a long time we refused to believe they'd split up. And we were still having Sonny and Cher parties and stuff like that, you know, and wearing the furry jacket and the headband and looking stupid at each other and shit. But that's only just recently sort of like beaten out now, only to be replaced by Madonna Mania. Because we love belly buttons. We don't worry about the rest of it. It's belly buttons, very important to us in England, as we were once a naval power. Why do you always go for the cheap laughs? What about the intellectual stuff? When I grew up in England, right, one of the great things about America is that part of the American dream is about driving miles and miles and miles. And consequently, when I first learned to play the guitar, one of the first songs I always wanted to play was Route 66. So as you Americans say, Route 66. I've not quite understood it. So the big problem in England, if you want to play Route 66, is we don't have access to a Rand McNally Atlas. So we can't make out the names of all them places past Amarillo and Gallup, New Mexico. Instead, we, you know, if you listen to everybody's sort of, you know, versions of it, slow it down, the Rolling Stones they just mumble. Even Nat King Cole doesn't quite get the whole thing together. But so I was inspired. My mother bought me a copy of Route 66 by the German orchestra leader Bert Kaempfert, which had no lyrics on it whatsoever, and that inspired me. It inspired me to write my own version of Bert Kaempfert fans in here tonight, along with the Ramones fans. I think this is a great meeting of minds, folks, going on down here this evening. And I never realised Bert was so big in Cleveland. I'll tell him that next time I'm doing a gig with him. And I felt that the thing I should do is to write my own version of Route 66. And I was very fortunate to live next to a road, all the places of which rhymed. It was very lucky for me. This road, of course, as I'm sure you already know, was the A13, which goes from London to Southend. And would you believe, from Southend to London. Now, I realise some of you here tonight in Cleveland, Ohio, may not have been to Southend, but I want you to, in the kind of like international spirit of solidarity and the Woodstock vibe, join with me as I take you on wings of song down the A13, trunk road to the sea. in A major. Well, if you ever have to go to Shoeburyness, take the A road, the OK road, that's the best. Go motoring on the A13. Well, if you're looking for a thrill that's new, taking Fords, Tarford Tunnel and the river too. Go motoring on the A13. Start standing whopping, there ain't the stopping. Bypass Barking straight through Dagenham down to Grays, Thurrock and rather near Basildon. Pitsea, Thundersley, Adley, Leonsea, Chalkwell, Prittlewell, Southend's the end. If you ever go to Shoeburyness, take the A road, the OK road, that's the best. Go motoring on the A13. Standing whopping, there ain't a stopping. Bypass Barking straight through Dagenham down to Grays, Thurrock and rather near Basildon. Pitsea, Thundersley, Adley, Leonsea, Chalkwell, Prittlewell, Southend's the end. If you ever go to Shoeburyness, take the A road, the OK road, that's the best. Go motoring on the A13. Go motoring on the A13. Go motoring on the A13.
Good evening, citizens of Earth. Citizens of Earth origin or any other planet in the solar system. This is Dr. Harold Lippincott, your Space Diary commentator. Tonight on your telescreen, we will see and hear firsthand one of man's most momentous space adventures.
And now!
You know, it really is a beautiful day today. Just a perfect day for what I've been thinking about.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads.
Well, now it's cookery time, introduced, as usual, by Lenny.
WRUW FM Cleveland, where anything can happen.
Brilliant. This is the stuff. Don't even need the sound up. Oh dear. Hang on, this guy's going to fall off his bike. Yes! Aren't these programmes great? The way that someone else is going to go over. How we love to watch other people in misery, I mean. You've all paid this money to see me fall off the stage, haven't you? I know this. Hang on, this is a good bit. Hang on, look. What are these going to do? Yeah, down in the shit. In the shit. It's compelling, isn't it? It really is compelling. It's the Smiths. No, she's down. Oh, that looked terrible. This next one, or this final one for you, I think you've deserved this. You've been a fabulous audience, and I want to lay this one on you from really high up. Cast your minds back to 1640. It's about 20 to 5. Now, 1640, in England, we were just having the first of a series of very interesting European revolutions that were to peter out in Berlin in 1919. I'll admit, in Ohio, not much was happening. But in England, we had just chopped off the king's head, and Oliver Cromwell's revolution had come to destroy 2,000 years of feudalism and monarchy and replace them with bourgeoisie capitalism. Yeah! Thus paving the way for Kmart and 76 truck stops. God bless them. I love Kmart, the temples of capitalism. But in doing that, Cromwell also unearthed quite a big can of worms in England, and among them a group of, I hate to say it on an American stage, but proto-communists who believed that all property was theft, that there's no God and no king. And they went down into South London and built up their own community. And Cromwell thought they were such a great threat to him that after he'd killed everybody else, he went down there, burnt all their crops, burnt all their houses, and put them on boats and sent them to Virginia. So I think and now they're all living in Philadelphia, yeah. And the fallacy that the first Anglo-Saxons just came to this country so they could talk to Indians, play frisbee and smoke dope in the streets is a bunch of bullshit. They came in for the same reason everybody else did, to escape what was happening at home. So this song is written by a fella called Leon Russellson, and it's about their story. These people were called the Diggers, and they flourished again for a very brief period in San Francisco in the 60s. They weren't exactly the same people, but it was the same sort of ideas. I want to lay this on you now in a kind of punk folk style. This is called The World Turned Upside Down. In 1649, to St George's Hill, a ragged band they called the Diggers came to show the people's will. They defied the landlords, they defied the laws. They were the dispossessed, reclaiming what was theirs. We come in peace, they said, to dig and sow. We come to work the lands in common and to make the waste grounds grow. This earth divided, we will make whole. So it shall be a common treasury for all. The sin of property we do disdain. No man has any right to buy and sell the earth for private gain. By theft and murder they took the land, where the walls rise up at their command. They made the laws to chain us well. The clergy dazzle us with heaven, or they damn us into hell. We will not worship the God they serve, the God of greed who feeds the rich while poor men starve. We work, we eat together, we need no swords. We will not bow to the masters or pay rent to the lords. We are free men, though we are poor. You diggers all stand up for glory, stand up now. From the men of property, the orders came. They sent the hired men and troopers to wipe out the diggers' claim, tear down their cottages, destroy their corn. They were dispersed, but still the vision lingers on. You poor take courage, you rich take care. This earth was made a common treasury for everyone to share. All things in common, all people one. We come in peace, the orders came to cut them down. Thank you, my name's Billy Bragg, I'm from London, England. See you again sometime.